Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Electra Forrester will indulge in a make-actual session with Will Spencer, who'll keep pushing to learn further about her. Of course, Electra is eager to unmask important since she's got a major secret in her history. This easily relates to a snooper named Remy Price and some trouble he stirred up. But Electra may not inescapably know he's the troublemaker. It's possible Remy has been intruding with Electra anonymously since he seems friendly with her in exercise videotape. Still, Remy could also just imagine the commerce going well in his head. Whatever the case, Remy will need a little time to travel to LA now that he's seen the press release. Although Electra will cozy up Will at work, she'll struggle to push down the fear that's rising over her history hanging her. Ridge Forrester will track down John Finnegan and put him through a grilling session. Since Ridge was there to see Hope Logan fall on Finn in lingerie, he may ask if it really went down like Steffi Forrester said. Ridge loves Steffi and trusts her utmost of the time, but he also knows her judgment can be a bit disposed when it comes to Hope. Since Hope's blasting news is causing so important drama, Ridge may want Finn's perspective on how the lingerie debacle played out. Naturally, Finn feels confident that Hope was making a sizzling move on him. As for Steffi's decision to get relief of Hope at Forrester Creations, Finn will feel confident that his woman knows what she's doing. At the cabin, Hope will continue to give Carter Walton and pride boost. Part of Carter doesn't like the idea of duping Ridge and Eric Forrester, but Hope will keep playing up how his opinions are admired. Carter has some amazing suggestions that could take Forrester to the coming position as far as Hope is concerned. This is Carter's chance to do what he feels is right for the company and bring Hope back on board at the same time. Now that Carter has offered updates on his preemption plan using the LLC paperwork, Hope will come decreasingly convinced they should run with it. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope could come a power player by Carter's side, so stick with us for further prognostications on all the marvels to come. Ridge Forrester still isn't sure about Steffi Forrester's decision about Hope Logan. Ridge wants to know what happened straight from the steed's mouth, and that means a visit to John Finnegan office. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that Ridge may believe Steffi is overreacting. After all, Ridge knows that Steffi wants Hope out of the company and has for some time. Ridge also knows that what happened with Finn was grounds to fire Hope. Still, Finn backs up Steffi's story word for word. Finn truly believes that Hope deliberately fell into his stage. Finn should have known that Hope wasn't going to risk her line by making a pass at him. Finn also could have looked and seen that she tripped. Still, Finn isn't about to go against anything Steffi said because of what happened the last time she took off. Ridge is still no near to the verity. Hope has tried to tell Ridge and Steffi that she tripped, but Carter Walton and Brooke Logan are the only bones who'll hear to her. Eric Forrester isn't happy about Hope being fired. Eric says this isn't right and he wants it remedied. Try as he might, Ridge just cannot find a reason to go against Steffi. Ridge has no idea what's coming at him over this situation. Ridge has been veritably dismissive of Carter recently, and he doesn't like it at all. Ridge believes Carter is overpassing, but he hasn't seen anything yet. Carter is supposed to be like family to him and still Ridge dismisses him like he's the hired help. Carter has had enough. Steffi always whines to Finn about everything that goes wrong at the office and though he has nothing to do with the work there. What's Finn going to have to say when Steffi arrives and tells that Carter has taken over Forrester Creations, with Hope by his side? Will Steffi continue to work at Forrester, or will she walk down? How will the Forrester staff handle the chance in leadership? No bone is happy that Hope has been fired or that HFTF has been cancelled. Will Carter get the point across when the Forrester staff backs him and Hope as their leaders? Will Carter be suitable to get Hope back on staff and Hope for the future back over and running? Remy Price connecting with Electra Forrester. Brooke Logan overhears Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Plus, Carter issues a claim to Ridge Forrester and Steffi Forrester Finnegan. B&B spoilers for the week of November 18th reveal that the exercise clip begins with Electra and Remy. Now, suckers watched Electra fully freak out over her face and name being blasted all over the internet. Electra couldn't stop it, but remained concerned about her history coming out. Suckers know that Remy is Electra's snooper, but the exercise clip suggests they're musketeers. In the daily exercise clip, Electra and Remy go out to lunch at Il Giardino. Electra happily asks Remy what he's doing in Los Angeles. Remy nervously tells Electra that he's in city to see her. Maybe Remy isn't the snooper and he's there to advise her? Perhaps it was Remy's binary family doing the cyberstalking? In any case, this plot is interesting. Over at Forrester Creations, Carter meets with Ridge and Steffi. Carter seems to be issuing an claim. Carter orders Ridge and Steffi to reinstate Hope and HFTF. Latterly in the clip, Steffi says, Hope Logan is a bad lady. The daily exercise clip also shows Carter and Hope talking about their plan. When Carter's claim is rejected, he decides it's time to turn Forrester Creations upside down. As Brooke overhears, Carter tells Hope it's time to take over. Also, Brooke confronts Hope and asks if there's commodity she's not telling her about. It's clear that Brooke knows Carter and Hope are over to commodity. Will Brooke find out about Carter's plan to file duty documents using his name? Will Brooke end up telling Ridge and Steffi what Carter and Hope are over to? Electra Forrester is feeling decreasingly anxious about the forthcoming press release that will showcase her name and image prominently. Her apprehension is bound to escalate indeed further as the grand relaunch of the jewelry line approaches, an event that will place her directly in the spotlight. Ivy Forrester holds the title of lead developer, but Steffi Forrester and Ridge Forrester are keen to admit Electra's vital part. Still, they remain unconscious to the dire circumstances Electra is facing, and Electra isn't being forthcoming about the fact she has a snooper who has scarified her in the history. She's in a state of sheer fear, stewing that her snooper, Remy Price, might discover her whereabouts. With Remy having penetrated all the information available online, he's really heading to LA, potentially just in time for the relaunch event. Will he turn into an unpleasant guest, lurking in the murk and keeping a close watch on Electra? It's quite pictorial to picture Remy slipping into the part of a server or commodity analogous, just to catch a sight of his passion. Meanwhile, Electra may gradationally let her defenses drop, savoring the attention, just as Ridge suggested. This might be the tranquil moment before the Remy tempest hits, fated to produce a significant stir. After the event wraps up successfully, maybe Remy will seize the occasion to defy Electra confidentially, laying his heart on the line with a sincere plea for their future together. Although Electra has likely turned him down multitudinous times, it seems he's determined to press on, refusing to accept rejection. Remy could physically help Electra from leaving or indeed seize her arm, depending on how he chooses to portray the scene. Spoilers indicate that Electra is in for some shocking jests. Still, he might rush in to defend Electra and could indeed throw a punch at Remy if necessary, if Will Spencer substantiations this tense moment. This battle could enkindle significant pressure between Remy and Will. We might witness Will strongly eject Remy from the domain, but it's clear that Remy won't give up on pursuing Electra. Our vaticinations suggest that Remy will resort to some truly unsettling conduct in his hunt for a woman who doesn't partake his passions.